ever notice that when you ask somebody which animal best represents them, it's always something with teeth and fangs or talons like a bear or a wolf or a hawk or eagle or an owl or a wolverine? It's never something like a mouse or a turtle or a salamander. True predators are really cool. They're kind of like the tough jocks on campus. But I've always been into oddball characters, and that's why one of my favorite animals is the turkey vulture. Turkey vulture, I love them so much that I even wrote a book called Totem Magic Going Mad, and the main character in the book is Enrique Salazar, and he's the magical protector of turkey vultures. Turkey vultures aren't my favorite bird just because they're totally beautiful with their featherless, wrinkly heads and their black and white feathers. And it's not even because they pee and poop on their legs when they get hot, although that's pretty cool. You know what, birds don't really pee and poop, they kind of do it at the same time. Like, you ever notice like a bird poop on your windshield and how there's like a white part and a brown part? The white part's uric acid, it's actually the pee, and then the brown part's poo, like original poo. And so they kind of do it at the same time, so maybe we shouldn't even call it pee and poop, maybe we should call it shapiss. Another reason why turkey vultures are so cool is because they're one of the few birds with a really good sense of smell. So, oh, what's that? So they can smell their lunch, which is death, from a really long ways away. Yes, turkey vultures are scavengers, but scavengers are insanely important. People think that they're expendable. They're not. They're nature's janitors. We need them to clean up all those putrid, festering carcasses and remove that bed of disease from wherever they're at, the field, side of the road, pasture, savanna in Africa. Vultures have a very important role because their stomach acids are so strong that it can kill all kinds of crazy diseases like rabies and stuff. So they're taking disease out of the system and totally cleaning it up and killing it. Turkey vultures don't have a really exciting call like some birds do. Actually, it's just like a little grunt, like a and then like some hissing, like. So, you know, a lot of people aren't dying to hear that. It's not beautiful, you know, there's no poems about it or anything, but I happen to know a group of people who really like the way that turkey vultures sound. Hey, do you guys like the way turkey vultures sound? Yes! All right, so when I say you say so you can help turkey vultures in a lot of ways, but one of the ways you probably never thought about is don't throw food out of your car. So you probably have always like thrown food in your car thinking it was biodegradable and not a big deal. So imagine that you're like coming from your friend's house and his mom made you a cookie and you didn't eat it yet, and so you're in the car and you're driving and you decide to take a bite of that cookie and it's really hard, and you feel like you're gonna like break a tooth or something. And so you're like, I don't want this cookie. So you roll down your window and you throw it, and it goes outside and you drive on your way. Well, there was a mouse in the grass on the side of the freeway that saw you throw that heavy old cookie and heard it hit the ground, because it's so hard. And they ran out to go eat it. They left to cover the grass and they ran onto the freeway to get that cookie. And meanwhile, a hawk that was chilling on the speed limit sign sees the mouse, swoops down to get it, car comes, kills them both. So then they're dead, and the turkey vulture's like, you know, rising up on a warm air current, sees some lunch dead on the road, comes down, lands on the road to eat that. Ducks are getting crazy right here. Lands on the road, so the turkey vulture is rising up on a warm air current, sees the dead hawk and the mouse, lands to eat them, and then a car hits them. And now you got this wildlife on the road. And that can keep going on and on. If we don't get the animals off the road, more can come out, more can get hit. So you might be thinking, well, the turkey vulture and the hawk are stupid, and that's why they got hit by a car. No, they have evolved for a very long time and survived up to this point, but they didn't evolve for hollow rocks rolling across the ground at 65 miles per hour. Nothing did, okay? So they're not evolved for that, to get out of the way of that. So we can help them by not throwing food out of the window. To help you understand the lives of turkey vultures better, my core members and I made a really, really cheesy video for you. Here's a typical scene from a turkey vulture's life. Two regular dudes get into a disagreement that quickly escalates into an everyday type knife fight. Turkey vultures always have an eye, and maybe even a nostril, because they do have a sense of smell, out for these kinds of situations, because animals and knife fighters that have been dead for a day or so or more make excellent meals. But turkey vultures aren't the only ones who like to eat carcasses and dead knife fighters. A hungry coyote will too. And while it's at it, the coyote might as well eat the turkey vulture. The turkey vulture spots the coyote. It knows that that is a predator. It has to get away real quick. It needs to get rid of this weight, so it throws up. The coyote misses the turkey vulture, and it may be a little grossed out the turkey vulture threw up all that dead knife fighter. Turkey vultures have really stanky throw up because they have a lot of bacteria in their gut that helps them kill all the diseases and stuff that would you normally expect in a dead knife fighter, especially these kinds of knife fighters. I guess the coyote will have to move on to the carcasses instead. If you want to help vultures, then help protect their habitat. Habitat is where something lives. It provides their food, their water, their shelter, their places to raise young. And groups who are protecting wildlife habitat, like National Wildife Federation and Audubon Society, and local land trusts in your area, can always use volunteers, memberships, donations, and it's a great way to help turkey vultures and a bunch of other wildlife. There's even a Facebook group called Turkey Vulture Society that share pics and facts about turkey vultures if you just want to learn some more. If you want to learn more about my book, Totem Magic Going Mad, then please check out the link in the description box. And thank you to Redwood Planet Media for this video that you're looking at right now. And they do lots of awesome wildlife, and there's also a link to their stuff in my description box if you want to see wonderful wildlife for the Redwoods and other places. So thank you. If you want to see crazy dancing, learn more about wildlife, and learn about core programs, subscribe to my channel. I do at least one video a month, sometimes 2 or 3 or 4. So check me out, subscribe. Thank you.